Hello there, welcome to Ink Acquiring Minds. My name is Doug and I'm back with another shorty fountain pen video. I want to show you a fascinating nib that was provided to me by Sally of Sallymander Nibs, who is a local Calgary artisan and a member of our Calgary Pen Club. You can find photos of her creations on her Instagram page, which is Sallymander Nibs. I'll put it right here on the screen for you. And she has many examples of some of her very interesting bespoke nibs. I've previously reviewed some of her nib designs, about 3 years ago or so, and you can see that video by clicking right up there. But today's cool nib is on this Opus 88 demonstrator. This is a Japanese eyedropper. Please don't send me email telling me that this pen is made in Taiwan. I know it's made in Taiwan. This is a category of fountain pen called a Japanese eyedropper. That means it is eyedropper filled. You fill it with an eyedropper into the barrel. You unscrew the blind cap here like this, and it retracts a little stopper. So it has a shut-off valve in it to keep it from burping and allowing you to travel with it. It's a very nice feature, and Opus 88 makes some beautiful pens. And these pens take a lot of ink. This takes about 2.5 to 3 milliliters of ink. But this is what we're talking about here. Take off the cap, get a little closer, and this is a bespoke nib custom made by Sally of Sallymander Nibs. And it's good this is in an eyedropper that has a lot of ink, because this nib will take a lot of ink. It's very wet and lays down ink like a paintbrush. But the cool feature of this nib is the hammered finish on it. Look at that. That is hand done, folks. She made this out of a steel nib, number 6 size, but it had a huge amount of tipping material on it. And she custom ground that into a very large architect. You can see the long, narrow vertical slit that will give you a broad line horizontally and a thin line vertically. I just love the way this hammered metal looks in the light. And now let's see how this very interesting nib writes. Get out a piece of paper and let's write with this pen. Opus 88 demonstrator, and the nib is a Sallymander broad architect. And as you can see, when it's laid flat on the page, it gives you a nice broad swath of ink. Vertically, it's about a medium. But that's not all. You can tilt the angle up and you get a thinner line in both directions, but you can also turn this nib over and you can get a very fine line. So this is about a 0.3 millimeters to a 0.4 millimeters, which is a fine. This is about a 0.5 to 0.6 millimeters, which is a fine to medium. And this is very broad. It's 0.9 to 1.0 millimeters in thickness on the horizontal, and about 0.7 to 0.8 millimeters on the vertical line. Good amount of feedback, which is nice. I like feedback. It's not scratchy at all. But the cool thing about this nib is how much line variation you get out of it with no effort whatsoever. It just flows like crazy. It's very wet. That's why having a lot of ink in your pen is a good idea for this nib. But I love architects, and if you find it's too bold to write with, you can certainly raise up the angle and get some normal writing strokes out of it, or you can turn it over and get a really nice thin line. But I think what this nib is made for is for sketching and drawing and doing various effects, getting a variety of line widths in one pen. Very versatile. Sketchers will love it, and I love it just for writing with. And there you have it. Thanks go out to Sally of Sallymander Nibs for loaning me this beautiful bespoke nib for review. If you're interested in having Sally make you one of her incredible selection of bespoke nibs, contact her via her Instagram account, Sallymander Nibs. I'll put it up on the screen for you here. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to ring that bell to get instant notifications whenever a new video is posted. And that just leaves it for me to say, thank you for watching. And that's all she wrote.
I made this.